But yeah, I hear what you're saying. It might come off a little odd, me being so vocal about these exchanges I'm having with women who aren't my girlfriend. Ex-girlfriend. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really plan on.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but also like, how are we gonna do that? You know what I'm saying?
It's hard. You know, we've had the conversation. Like, how do you tell the world that it's over?
You sit down in front of the camera and then you like cry and you talk about it.
You both watch your fucking
shit.
You both bite your tongues.
But then as soon as you do it, you immediately get back together. Like immediately get back together and then go somewhere where there's gonna be paparazzi there.
It wasn't my fucking intent, bro. And also my situation's slightly different because obviously we like shared the channel, and so I had to explain myself. I felt like you obviously don't have to do that. Like I've
always really valued the privacy of my relationship because the rest of my life is like pretty public. So I don't know. I just don't feel like either Josie or myself needs to give an explanation if we don't feel like it. You know,
of course.
But it is hard when you have a relationship that's such in the public eye and you leave people guessing, and then I come on a podcast and am talking like I'm single because I am. But it was it was a special moment or a time for both of our lives. It just didn't end up working out.
Quickly too, I also feel like whether it's this format or the video that I made, and obviously I've talked about this before, it being premature. I feel like it also does a job of protecting the parties involved who may go out and go to parties and hang out with exes or whatever from being attacked online. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Of course.
Okay,
so it's either of us like are seen out with someone else just out at a party and the public thinks you're trifling.
Yeah.
And then you have to say like, no, that ended a while ago. And that retroactive explanation isn't super attractive.
But is also warranted and completely acceptable. So it's just a fucked up situation.
Yeah.
Like you didn't have to talk about any of this today. You know, obviously
you brought it up.
I did, but in response to a DM conversation that would have come off as trifling if I hadn't brought it. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. And I'm also not like
closed off to it.
Yeah, it's I'll get vulnerable here for a second. In the past, I would exit a relationship and like many people, it's like, hey, like I'm gonna try to distract myself with another girl immediately. Or if you're a girl who broke up with a guy, like, what do they say? The best way to get over someone is to get under someone else.
Yeah.
Bro, when I was young, I don't know, I did that. And now as an adult, like my priorities shifted a little bit and I just don't have that same drive. Like I zoned in and I'm not out here slanging pipe.
I think it's because
laying pipe. Like I'm not fucking around. I'm not even in flirt stage yet. Like I don't know. I'm there's a hump to get over before I feel comfortable back
on
at
the scene.
Can
I ask you a question?
Sure, anything you want, Mike.
Do you think and I know that you do that out of an abundance of respect, as well as also being true to yourself, which is, it's kind of twofold for you. Do you think that not getting under someone else presents the danger of having the ability to go back? And I asked this question because when I did my breakup video, we both made it through that space without a hookup. And that was an important bargaining chip for both of us when we got back to the table. I didn't fuck anyone. You didn't fuck anyone. Like, let's talk this out. You know what I'm saying? Do you think that post breakup sex with another party is the nail in the coffin to a relationship?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, it depends. It depends how long. If it's like a couple months or a year,
yeah, you chilling.
And it's not only that. It's kind of like if it was meant to be, it'll come back. Obviously, this person needs to move on and like see if they want to be. I'm pretty sure. Manager Jeff's girlfriend and him broke up for a couple of years.
Well, he was 5 years.
Yeah, and they were meant to be together, and they kind of met back. I think that's appropriate. But if it's like we broke up 2 weeks ago and you like fucked so and so,
12 so and so's.
Yeah, then I'm gonna kind of be like, hey man, that's a little gross.
But also when we've talked about this too, amongst us, men and women are very different in how they emotionally get over a breakup. And so a lot of, I've heard from a lot of girls that the way that we have sex post breakup, girls just want the attention and the feeling of being desired by a man, especially when they are the one who's broken up with. And I'm not saying in your scenario it's any way or the other, but you know, I've talked to girls who have been broken up with by guys, and the first thing that they want to do is have a guy take them out to dinner, tell them that they're pretty, like tell them that they're worthy and deserving, because
Bro, it's never easy, although sometimes it's necessary. It's never easy. Breakups suck, dude.
Yeah.
Breakups suck. I remember just was thrown back into that space of splitting with someone who you've spent so much time with for so long and who you love, and having to end it all, man. This person has become not only a habit, but a behavior integrated in your life. And all of a sudden it's gone, cold turkey, gone. Yeah, it's you know, just like any other person, you just gotta find ways to, for me anyways, distract yourself. I like to stay busy.